Opponent is the always global, the Rugby Thug.
And ever since the young Chris Hero jumped in front of the fireball lit by Marvelous Mitch Ryder, headed for Patty's face, he jumped in front of it, put himself in danger, took the fireball forward, and now is getting a very warm reception here from the IWA crowd.
They feel the sympathy that Chris Hero was feeling on that night. They say, hey, Hero, if you're behind the IWA, if you're behind Ian Rodden, you're going to put yourself in front of Patty. Then, hey, the IWA crowd says, we're in front of you, we're with you, we want to see what you can do, and we'll be behind you 100%.
Like I said, I don't know about this newfound passion for the IWA fans of Chris Hero and Jim Fannin. I don't know about it, but the fans like it and I like it. And maybe, just maybe, Chris Hero, after this match, could possibly be your new IWA World Heavyweight Champion.
I can only hope so, because the Rugby Thug pisses me off in more ways than you could imagine. The guy is pure idioso.
Idioso?
That's right.
Listen to this music, Colt Cabana.
Like Jesse Ventura. This makes me want to puke.
What's going on here, fellas?
Hey, we're joined by me, Mitch Page.
How you doing, me, Mitch?
Doing real good, doing real good. I decided to come up here and give a check out to this Rugby Thug after what happened last week. Thought I'd come out and watch this match.
Who's this God that they're speaking of? God Save the Queen? Is that Dave Prazak?
Don't get me started there.
Good to see you, Mitch. As we make the heavyweight championship match, let's talk a little about what you're going to be doing tonight.
Tonight I'm in Pinfalls Count Anywhere. Fans bring the weapons. Three-way dance with Corporal Robinson and Sick Nick Mondo. I'm sure
I'm looking forward
should
to it.
Entertain a few people out there.
I'm looking forward to it, Mitch. You and Corp has been one unbelievable feud. And just to throw in Sick Nick Mondo, it just adds a little sugar and spice.
Thank you very much there, but as posted on the internet, this is some Mark's dream match, so we're going to do our best to turn it up a little here and give them everything we have. Right now, though, it looks like we have opposing sides of what used to be the superheroes going at it right now. Take anything away from this little man, but Rugby Thug has been I don't know if you want to call him just a dominating force since he's held this title, but no matter how you win it, he has been winning them.
I was going to call him a jerk-off.
Well, you know.
It's unfortunate that you made the decision.
He's held this title forever.
Because now the heavyweight champion is going to have to kick your ass, Chris.
Woo! Dave Prazak,
Prazak.
Fighting words.
Yeah, he's a big man outside that ring, isn't he?
This athlete, the Queen's favorite wrestler, and your heavyweight champion. I don't think for 1 second that that's going to change.
Your heavyweight champion.
He is the Queen's favorite wrestler. Dave Prazak loves this man. Why do you think he's behind him? In more than one way.
From what I've heard, he's always been behind him.
The problem with you, Chris, you're always jealous.
Did he just call him Trish?
I think so.
With that accent, I just can barely understand anything he says.
But I've always been the heavyweight champion ever since we started that group. You're jealous that I got the title only 6 months and then coming down to this hellhole. And the fact that you have never held it. But most of all, Chris, just jealous because
I believe there it was again, Trish Hero.
and tonight we're gonna find out firsthand when I give you a 30 doing thrashing. Ladies and gentlemen, this match will be one fall with a 60-minute time limit. The IWA World Heavyweight Championship is on the line.
This is what it all comes down to.
Accompanied by his manager, James Fannin. With about 2.5 headed for Metropolis, he is Chris Hero.
I think they like Chris Hero around these parts.
I believe he is well liked. He would be your fan favorite, I take it.
Do they like Rugby Thug? No.
Heading from Liverpool, England, he is your IWA
Weighing 3 stones.
the Rugby Thug, Trent
I
Baker.
think I just passed 3 stones through my kidney. And some of the greats have held the IWA Heavyweight Championship bout. Tonight it's on hand. It's Chris Hero and the Rugby Thug get together. It should be outstanding. I look forward to it.
John Howard, the official, calling for the bell.
Now, am I going to be the color commentary or am I going to be the play-by-play?
It doesn't matter.
All right, we'll just talk. We'll enjoy the match just like these fans on home video.
We'll just enjoy it as much as everyone else.
What's this?
I believe they're hollering wanker.
You know, I had a Bud Bundy remark in my match. Now Peggy Wanker is being brought up for some odd reason.
That's so odd.
Married with children. Oh,
Oh, paintbrushes, Chris Hero. Hero asking for more. I don't know why. I've never been. I've always been told I wasn't the brightest crayon in the box, but I've never asked somebody to punch me twice.
whoa. Well, Chris Hero asked for it, and he gives a couple back. Big boot. A big
Clothesline from Chris Hero puts Rugby Thug on his back.
A big guy jumping that high, giving a drop kick.
Oh! Arriba, arriba!
Where's the poncho? As Chico just hits a big flying forearm and got these people roaring out of their seats.
Hero has the people standing. Looks like the Gumby Scrub here is holding his lip.
Do they make those? Gummy scrubs? I've had gummy octopus, gummy worms, never gummy.
Gummy watches, remember?
Yes. I have worn them. And smart thinking by the way, Thug.
Way to use your brain there.
This guy's watching tapes. I guarantee it.
I guarantee he hasn't watched as many as Chris Hero.
That's the truth. I'll tell you what, every single tape can tell you, don't turn your back to the opponent. He just did. He gets nailed through the chairs. Hero's getting excited.
Here comes Hero. Oh!
Flying Chris Hero. Flipping back that pretty baby face hair. Hero asking if those were stiff. Just imagine with the main event, how stiff that's going to be tonight. Hero's got a hold of him. Big forearm.
I know that's a big forearm, but I can't see around it. That's the thing.
Taking the action outside.
Oh!
Back and forth.
Boot to the face.
Then they come back in the view of the commentators.
I'm sorry, my monitor went a little fuzzy right there.
Chris Hero.
2 count by Chris Hero.
Rugby Thug not looking too champion-like.
snapmare.
And Chris Hero doing what he does very methodically, putting stretches on him.
Making up holds as he goes.
Exactly, but I'll tell you, a Rugby Thug, watching the tapes, grabs the ropes. There he goes, more moves that he can make up. Back to the ropes.
Back to the ropes, Rugby Thug. John Howard telling Hero to break the call, break the hold.
I can only ask that Chris Hero does my laundry because there's an ironing board again set up ringside. I like him pressed, Mean Mitch.
Is that press slam?
Yes. It's press release. Woo!
Hard kick to the head by Chris Hero. He goes for the pin. 2 count.
5 minutes gone, 55
5 minutes of Chris Hero dominating this match. And if it keeps on going like this, I think we're going to see a new IWA heavyweight champion.
That's quite possible, but you also got to think Rugby Thug does have Dave Prazak in his corner. Wow. And that has been a deciding factor before in championship matches.
Mitch, did you say you weren't the smartest? What the hell? Mitch, that was an unbelievably smart comment, and you know what? I feel bad that you said you weren't the smartest cat in the box there, because I didn't even think about that. Series of atomic drops slash belly to back. Rugby going for the pin. I don't think you're going to pin him right away like that. Rugby's been down and out. He's the advantage.
He's been down before, and he does seem to find a way to come back.
A great champion, the Rugby Thug is.
Well, on a personal note, I don't know if I would call him great, but a champion, that's maybe. He has been a champion. To be quite honest, I'm not sure.
It's been something, 8 months, 9 months, something. I mean, if he's not great, how does he hold on? He keeps on slipping by, slipping through. And you know what? He is great.
A bit of trivia for you. I happen to be the man that he took the heavyweight title from. So watching this, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. You know.
For those who have your IWA trivia games at home,
I'd like to think that the man that beat me can beat Chris Hero, but then again, I'd like to see this guy get what's coming to him.
Kind of a double-edged sword for you, Mitch.
Yeah.
And speaking of double-edged sword, I think I saw a double-edged sword in the crowd while I was out there. Maybe that's for your match.
Well, we'll let the other two combatants play with those. Tonight I plan on giving nothing but a pure technical wrestling lesson.
I've seen you do it before, Mitch. Doing it well.
With a comment like that, I seem to think you've been hanging out with Cash Flow too much.
My whistles? Mitch, I saw you and CM Punk have one hell of a match. And I tell you what, if you could do stuff like that you did in that match, to Corporal Robinson and Nick
I've had many people tell me that myself and CM Punk had an awesome match, a great match. I just wish I could remember it.
If you don't remember, you won that match. And I think you held on to the belt that match.
Well, let's get back to the point at hand. Chris Hero fighting up to his feet. Couple shots to the ribs, backs Thug into the corner. Hero delivering that European uppercut.
European.
Oh.
Do you know karate, Chris Hero? I think he does.
Bruce Lee prodigy here. Muscles Rugby Thug to the top rope. Whatever Hero has in mind is...
I don't want to know. Chris Hero does some innovative stuff. Stuff I've never seen of. Stuff maybe he thought of in the shower at home. What's going on here? And he's stretching him out on the top rope. Kind of a different place to be stretched out. And he's on the ropes. John Howard should be counting to 5 on that.
John Howard needs to be right in there letting him know. But yet, then again, in the IWA where there are no rules, no matter what the opponent or whatever thinks of what's going on, the referee has final call, and with no rules in the IWA, You can pretty much get away with anything. Kick to the breadbasket of Chris Hero.
Nice wording.
Haven't heard that in many years.
I heard Ian Ryan call it the solar plexus today. I was impressed. Oh, huge power slam.
Chris Hero flat on his back right now. Rugby Thug calling that it's over, but yet taking too much time to capitalize on this.
Are you telling me the Rugby Thug's going up for a moonsault?
Oh,
this is some wild and crazy stuff.
He's a wild and crazy guy. Almost landing in the lap of that old fan down there.
Now he has this Chris Hero as he hucks him to the outside.
He lands out there in the Jurassic Park area of the crowd.
Now they're going to take a lap, it looks.
Thug's head into the bottom of the bleachers.
You're going to wrestle the IWA, you might as well wrestle IWA style. Taking it everywhere, Mitch.
Showing every fan what they paid for. Chris Hero, oh, another tremendous European uppercut by Chris Hero. Puts Thug down.
I got a wild gesture that something crazy is going to happen.
Hero scaling up.
Oh! And a 260-pound Chris
That was
Hero.
just awesome. That was just awesome. See, regardless of what many people think, I will be one of the first to tell you that it doesn't take broken glass and barbed wire to be hardcore. That was one of the most hardcore things.
And hardcore at 6'4", 6'5", 260. That is impressive.
Hero appears to have hurt his back on that bleachers.
Rugby Thug sticking to the basics. That's what he knows well. That's what he knows best. And that's what works for him.
Rugby Thug taking it back to the ring. There's only so much of that hard concrete and those wooden bleachers you can take.
Man's a thug. He's just a thug, Mitch.
Rugby Thug with a pin attempt only gets a 2 count. Referee John Howard was right there.
I used to watch the Rugby Thug on ESPN2 over in England. The guy plays one hell of a rugby game. Made the transition to professional wrestling and showing why. Not only was he a top-notch rugby player, but he's a top-notch professional wrestler.
Well, I'm telling you what, from many of the rugby matches I've seen, they pretty much look like an IWA wrestling match. So, I mean, the transition probably wasn't that difficult for him. Hero to the top, it looks. Oh, my God, is he going for it? Could it be? Oh, my God, it was whatever he just fucking did.
That was a Japanese-style top-rope drop kick, and the big boy, Chris Hero, does a kip-up. He's ready to rock and roll. Big punch. Number 2. Tornado roaring elbow by Chris Hero. And these people are behind Chris Hero 106.3%. Me, Mitch Page.
That happens to be my favorite radio station.
Excellent.
Clothesline delivered by Chris Hero. Ducks under a clothesline, belly to back.
Nope.
Hero still holding on, though.
Number 2.
Oh, number 2 folds the Rugby Thug like an accordion.
Origami style right there.
Look, a goose.
How does the Rugby Thug kick out of that?
I have no idea.
15 minutes of pure brutality.
Rugby Thug on the receiving end of what happens to be severe ass whipping now seems to turn the tide, and he has Hero a series of suplexes so far. He's still holding on. Where does this energy come from?
A great series of trifecta different suplexes.
Hero kicks out.
You're not going to put away Chris Hero with that. It's got to be something devastating. It's got to be something crazy. Maybe like a rugby ball. That would be something devastating.
That would be devastating right
A
now.
loaded rugby ball. Not just 3 wild and crazy suplexes. Over the slam goes Chris Hero. And now he picks up the... And a variation. Dropping body slam. Do you know that one, Mitch? Can you call that move?
He picked him up and put him down.
Nice, nice.
That would be the technical term for that move.
And 6'4", 260 of Chris Hero.
That's the shoot name for that hold. Chris Hero with a beautiful moonsault. If there was a textbook, it would be in it.
And the Thug is kicking out of that. The toughness he learned on the rugby field is helping him out right now. Not letting a moonsault put him away. Hero whips the Rugby Thug off the ropes. Throws the clothesline.
The Rugby Thug trick Baker. What's going on? Okay.
I've seen this before. He's gonna hook the leg behind it. The Rugby Thug see tapes. And a huge Northern Light suplex with a bridge.
Oh. Chris Hero with his shoulder up right at the last second, the 11th hour, if I may.
The 19th green. Thug still at an advantage in Irish whip.
Deep in the 5th quarter.
That is deep. And how is he getting him up there? Woo! That's the rugby special, they call that one. A 2.
Jim Fannin grabbing the foot of referee John Howard. What the hell?
And what the fuck is going on here?
Dave Prazak pushing Jim Fannin into the ring. Referee John Howard holding himself in a strange way on the floor. I have no clue what is going on. Rugby Thug helping Jim Fannin up. He doesn't know what to... Oh, my goodness. Oh.
And Fannin choreographs that one. Cat fight!
Cat fight! We have a cat fight!
Look at these 2 pussies! Action in the ring.
Hero reversing.
What is CM Punk doing? CM Punk grabbing Jim Fannin.
CM Punk holding
the Heroes.
Oh, Dave Prazak slapping Jim Fannin. Hero laying it to CM Punk. Oh.
Yeah, he gets him every fucking time. Too much. Toolman's letting this go, and this is just
Jim Fannin taking a swift kick in the ass.
You gotta throw this one out, Toolman.
Oh, Jim Fannin taking the DDT. And a brutal, vicious elbow drop by Dave Prazak.
Bitch, what's going on?
What the hell is going on?
A rolling pin. And, oh, I see a superhero.
I see a second referee getting just dropped horribly, and in comes Brent Blades. This is what we like.
Maintain order. What the fuck? Holy shit!
Brent Blades cleaning house. He hit the ring a house of fire and blew the roof off this son of a bitch.
Oh my God! Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Chris Hero, your heavyweight champion.
As chills go down my spine, Chris Hero hits his finisher with a 3 count by bombastic Brent Blades. That's 3. Chris Hero is your new IWA champion.
Well, I gotta go. I believe you might be seeing me here in a minute.
Best of luck, Mitch. And let's give it up. I can't. The Rugby Thugs reign has gone to shit. Ben, do you believe what you just saw here?
I absolutely cannot believe it. Referee Brent Blades coming in, delivering a vicious clothesline to referee Dave Prazak. A drop kick to CM Punk, totally cleaning house, and then feeding in the Rugby Thug, Trent Baker, in for the Heroes Welcome for the 1, 2, 3.
Chris Hero has been here for just as long as Colt Cabana. He has gotten his respect. He's paid his dues. And tonight, Chris Hero goes home, the IWA Heavyweight Champion. And I'm sorry to say that, CM Punk.
That's what you get when you fuck with CM Punk.
CM Punk should be ashamed of himself picking on little guys. CM Punk, why don't you come and pick on me?
Especially young referee Tim the Toolman Tatum.